Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from Mattel and the WWE, we are featuring Basic Series 128 MVP. Alright, so I'm a big fan of MVP. If you're a younger fan and don't know what MVP stands for, it's Montel Vontavious Porter. When MVP came back to WWE programming some years ago, I was pretty stoked. For a long time, he was wrestling in Japan and in the Indies. So for me, it was just great to have him back in WWE. I always kind of felt like he had a place there. This is a great action figure for multiple reasons. For one, it kind of really embodies MVP's current look. He's not so much as an in-ring talent than he is, more so like in a managerial role. He comes out nowadays with Omos, and a few years back, he was doing the Hurt Business with Cedric, Shelton, and Bobby Lashley. And this figure kind of reflects that also, because he has the Hurt Business chain around his neck. On the back, you have his signature moves, the Playmaker, the 305, and he's listed as a grappler. Other figures in Series 128, Raul Mendoza, Sasha Banks, Big E, and Edge. I've reviewed a couple of these, and they're pretty cool. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so one of my fondest memories of MVP was years ago. There was a WWE pay-per-view in Chicago at, I think it was still I want to say it was still maybe the Rosemont Horizon before it was the Allstate Arena. He was wrestling. I'm not sure if it was a match, but it was a weird gimmick thing. It was him versus Matt Hardy in a pizza eating contest. And the thing is, if you're familiar with Chicago, one of the things we're known for is deep dish pizza. And so it's going to be MVP versus Matt Hardy in a deep dish pizza eating contest. They got the pizza from a local chain known as Giordano's. And if you've had Giordano's, it's a big, thick piece of pizza. And I think in theory they thought it would make an entertaining segment, but you could tell that after the first slice of pizza, they were pretty much finished. And it was at that point, it just turned into this disgusting gimmick match. But over here we have MVP. It's if you've handled this style of figure before, it's nothing new. It's the suited body. The likeness is pretty decent, although I kind of wish they gave him more of an expression in his face. It's very solemn. MVP always kind of comes across as being arrogant, a little bit smug, very confident. And this one, he just looks it looks like he's kind of worried. But it's cool that he comes with the Hurt Business chain right there. You can see the initials. I think it's going to focus. THB. The texture is nice on his inner vest. He has the purple tie, the purple handkerchief. And this is the same style of suited body that you might have handled in the past. They always kind of feel bulky around the chest. But I think it's kind of a much needed purchase, especially if you have Omos in your collection. Omos definitely needs his man in the corner, and that's what MVP is for. Or if you're very fond of the Hurt Business, much like myself, this figure looks excellent next to Bobby, Cedric, and Shelton. The articulation, it's very limited for a basic figure, but, it's okay, it's decent. It does, just enough, especially if you're a kid and you're playing with it. So, overall, fantastic action figure, very affordable. Well worth the purchase. Alright, so let's wrap this up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.